Wave Beats Music. Wave Beats Music.
Hi, good day, everybody. Welcome to the signing ceremony between High Flyers Asia and Mr. Lai Wing Vui. And ladies and gentlemen, today is a double joy because this morning we had the Women's Conference launch, and now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to witness the next step of High Flyers Asia with Mr. Lai. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this partnership sprung because of one vision, that was to help businesses, especially during this time. Our guest of honor, Mr. Lai, has 25 years majoring in construction, contract disputes and litigation. On the 21st of February 1995, he was honored and admitted advocate and solicitor of the High Court of Malaya and was appointed notary public since 2010. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, he too is the legal advisor to various associations such as Malaysia World Chinese Merchant Union Association, Malaysia Scout Club, the United Malaysia Contractors Association, and Malaysia Heavy Construction Equipment Owner Association. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to introduce both gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Mr. Steve Wee and then Mr. Lai. Can you please give them a round of applause? So, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we've got two handsome men with us, and we'd like to ask them a few questions before we continue with our signing ceremony. And first question is to Mr. Lai. What actually motivated you to actually partner with High Flyers Asia?
Well, I think that the after this COVID-19 that we have MCO movement control. And I think for me, I think it's the best time to create a new platforms, right? And then everything's been go internationally. So I think it's more create a really what do you call it, close community, right? So everybody can access to the legal problem, legal issues. That's the main things motivated me.
Oh, fantastic. So I think High Fly Asia as well definitely was motivated to partner with Mr. Lai as well. So what is your take in this, Mr. Steve?
Thanks, Joshua. I think lucky you asked me the ask Mr. Lai first, then ask me because I got a long things to share, right? First of all, I would like to thank Mr. Lai for supporting this cause. We are launching the High Fly Asia, the legal team. It's very simple because all of us are aware that as entrepreneurs that we always needed the legal expertise part. Yeah, because it's the legal expertise part that is most people will feel that every time they need to ask questions, they need to get the lawyer to answer, and it's going to be expensive. And we didn't want that to be preventing them from understanding the whole legal issue about running a business. And therefore, I approached Mr. Lai because Mr. Lai has been supporting me for all these years. I said, hey, you know what? Because of this crisis, everyone is moving, and is it all right if let's say we move on ourselves also further to create the legal team and kind of make it into a more constructive, because Mr. Lai also, you'll be supporting a lot of people by advising them, but we want to make it formalize it a little bit by having this platform, the legal team, so that more entrepreneurs or maybe more entrepreneurs to be or more SMEs can actually benefit from all the questions being asked and also being benefited from asking Mr. Lai especially the questions. Of course, we won't have it like first-hand answering, definitely, but it's in this platform, we have a team of people who will be answering or finding out what is the relevant questions that is most relevant, especially at the current situations. Now the crisis, especially we are talking about the COVID-19 clause in terms of all the agreement. I think a lot of people wants to find out more about that, and that could be quite likely will be our first topic that will be available in this platform itself.
Yeah, I think fantastic.
I think to add on, I think the new COVID-19 enactment will be passed in Parliament soon, in the next, hopefully in July, I believe.
I see.
So that, like Singapore, they have this
right, to protect
the people for the interim moments.
Right. So I think it's very important for us to very aware of what is going on. We don't have to be aware when it's being announced, but we can start preparing ourselves. So I always say this, running a business, you really need to have the legal as your best friend. And of course, I'm very blessed. I have Mr. Lai as my legal expert in terms of advising me, High Fly Asia, on all the legal issue. I hope that we can actually share these blessings to more people out there. So that's why we are launching the legal team.
I think both gentlemen actually read my questions.
Oh,
Now
wait,
I'll
I'll
answer
answer
the
you.
questions. But
Yeah.
there's one question definitely I'd like
Right.
to ask to both our gentlemen here.
Yeah.
What the future holds for your partnership? I'm sure that you want to reach a bigger audience. So what would your input be in terms of the future of this partnership, Mr. Lai?
Okay, well, you can see in many aspects concerned that either in terms of entrepreneurship or in terms of CSR, right, corporate social responsibilities. You know that I involved with many associations where I actually give my advice and also contribute to the society. I think that the High Flyer Asia concerned with this collaboration, we were able to actually reach out to the community and give back more to the society.
Good.
Now, giving back to society, that's what the one of the main objectives is. Apart from the entrepreneurship that we're helping those people who like legal question issues, I think we want to create the awareness concern.
Yep.
Right? Awareness is important to protect the self protection of rights concern. That's the more important.
So here itself, the High Fly Asia, we have quite a bit of plans. Of course, Mr. Lai will be, furnish us with all the legal advice and the legal expertise. Here we will set up two parts of it. The first part itself, the platform will be only to the Malaysians and the Malaysian team. And subsequently we have, because High Fly Asia is, we have members from 17 Asia countries. In the near future, we will be also getting the legal experts from different Asia countries to be part of this platform, so that it becomes an Asia legal team. And therefore, when anybody that's inside here, even though that is not relevant into their own home country, but at least they get to know, what is happening in other country. Means to kind of furnish them a little bit about if they want to go and expand or maybe have a business opportunity outside. And this platform itself, where you can see all the discussions and all the information is being shared. Here we call it like the Avengers legal team, yeah. And Mr. Lai will be heading these 16 other legal team. We already have a lot of them that already stand by to be a part of it. So we just want to do it like step by step. Today we start with the signing ceremony, and then subsequently we'll be launching the platform for the Malaysians, and then we'll be launching for the Asia. We have a lot of exciting programs that is coming up, and I think that this crisis is definitely, I think it kind of motivate us to do a lot more, because we kind of find that, hey, we don't want to stay at home anymore, we want to do more things already, right? Yeah.
So ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, it's going to be a very exciting collaboration between High Flyers Asia, Mr. Steve, and of course Mr. Lai. So without further ado, we'd like to proceed with the signing ceremony. So they are going to sign the contracts, and then they can exchange their folders. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to ask them to step for the photo shoot. So, ladies and gentlemen, the collaboration between High Flyers Asia and Mr. Lai.
Yay!
Can you please give them a
Thank you
round of
very
applause, ladies and gentlemen?
much. Thank you. So that's what we did.
One more time.
Thank you, Mr. Lai.
Thank
So
you.
today is an awesome day, double happiness for High Fly Asia with this Women and Women Conference launching this morning, and today now we are launching the legal team. So may this be a good blessing for all of us moving forward. Thank you very much.
Thank
you.
you.
Remember, bye.
Thanks, Steve, for having me.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our signing ceremony between High Flyers Asia and Mr. Lai.
Thank you.
Okay, good.
Thanks, bro.
Thank you.